Hello everyone, this is KTH77, but you can call me Keith. And once again, I'm going to try out this whole gameplay thing, but this time it's a little bit different. You see, I really enjoy the adventure game genre, a very narratively focused genre, I feel. So it's sort of one that I'm very comfortable with. And like, while a lot of people are like, oh, I'd like to make a platformer or whatever, or like, oh, I want to be a game developer. It's like, I've never been a big person on wanting to be a game developer, except I would adore making point-and-click adventure games. I feel like they're really my style. And it's not like I'm a person who dislikes challenge-based games. I like a good challenge-based game, but I really appreciate these games because they're also just very relaxing and fun. It's kind of like a novel or a show that you get to interact with and like choose how much you chat with characters and stuff. So it's really cool. So I want to play a little bit of Deponia, specifically Chaos on Deponia, the second game in the Deponia quadrilogy? There's like a trilogy of games and then like an extra fourth game, which like fits in a weird spot in the timeline because it's involving with time travel. So it's like a prequel sequel? A pre-sequel? I don't know, it's nutty, but I chose this game because I like this hub area, at least the first area that you are in, the floating black market, jazzy music. I feel like it also has some of the best puzzles. Like the first game had a really frustrating puzzle in my opinion. The third game, at least later on, I got stuck a lot. Well, not a lot, but a little bit from here and there. It was a lot of wandering and clicking on stuff. This game, at least the Floating Black Market, I do remember I really just sort of got it and understood it. That's a fun fact, that's the developer of the game sitting there. Anyways, I kind of got it. Though there is one puzzle a lot of people complain about in this game. Also, this is a crank, I picked it up earlier. This isn't the start of the game. I'll talk about the puzzle that confused people later. Wow, I need to organize my thoughts. I'll be so scattershot. This is a quick introduction. This isn't the very beginning of the game. I skipped through essentially like the semi-tutorials, like basically the little beginning parts of the games that are like the most on rails as they start to introduce the game mechanics and all that stuff. The mechanics being pick up junk, use junk. Picked up this crank during that early part. Also got this. The long and short of it is the fact that my girlfriend from space with a brain implant has had her brain split into 3 different personalities. We need to convince all of them that it's a good idea to get an operation. There's also some people I got kind of met earlier, but I'll bring it up when it's relevant. So as an adventure game, you want to look and interact with things. Spacebar highlights everywhere you can go with these cool arrows, or interactable things with these screws. Razorfish.
It's supposed to be a razorfish? To me, it looks more like a sword.
Which is why some people call that a swordfish.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Okay, there we go, and that's basically how adventure games work. You try to do something, you can't do something, and it usually either right then or there gives you a hint about why you can't do that, or you have to look elsewhere to figure out. In this case, I want fish. You can't get fish. Fish has sensor. You need to find a way to get around a fish sensor.
What an ugly bird. Don't they have any face checks around here?
Not a bird. Not even in the British sense of a bird.
You? Not really. Then I'll have to do it without your consent.
So yeah, this points to the fact that earlier in the game he popped out and was like, "We know who you are."
Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! Death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
The, Organon are the antagonists of the franchise.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
There we go, we have another problem. We want to play rock, paper, scissors with him. We don't know why. That'll become clear later. But we can't do it without a hand. Also, we know that he is an enemy of the Organon. We're an enemy of the Organon. So clearly he will be of use to us in the future. Jukebox. Nod. Bozo, he's one of our friends we met in the last game. I mean, we think he's a pirate.
Terrific first mate I've got there. I have to do all the work, and he sits there guzzling grog.
First mate, what are you talking about? I'm just giving you passage on my trawler, for which, by the way, you still haven't paid.
Oh yeah, good old Bozo. Always mumbling some ancient sailor's curses.
Yeah, that's a good introduction to their relationship. Rufus, that's us, lives in his own little world, and Bozo lives firmly in reality.
Hello, Bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now.
Oh, I like the humor in this game. This game has story and humor. It's a little bit more focusy. I don't know. It swings depending on what part of the story we're in. Personally, I like that when like a story has sort of phases to it of like this is the story phase, this is the comedy, and while the comedy never completely goes away, there are more dramatic moments. So I'm gonna try to stick to mostly what's important to the game, just because it's not a full playthrough. It's just a puzzle examination.
Don't get lost.
He'll become relevant to talk to a little bit later. Let's talk to this guy. He beat us up earlier.
What do you want?
So yeah, he beat us up earlier.
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool.
So we're kind of impressed by unorganized crime.
So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
Let's see. We assembled, in the previous game, we assembled power inverters. That's pretty impressive.
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
That's a little bit harsh. Let's ask him how we can
Well,
prove
how
it.
can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right. Don't try to stop me.
Okay, we have a goal now. Shave Donna's cat. Who's Donna? We haven't found out yet.
I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Beat it.
We'd like to join you.
Say,
Let's
where's
see.
your pal?
Wink, he's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Okay, so the person guarding the ship is blind in his right eye. We'll need to use that.
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Don't remember how we learned about Donna.
Ah, the obligatory sugar dispenser. Let's see if the lid is nice and loose. Yep, the way it's supposed to be.
Excellent. I like sugar.
Ah, the obligatory let's see.
Yeah, I already said that. Sometimes he has something new to say.
Even more potential for even more dramatic turns.
This remote control, as I mentioned, our girlfriend, her mind has been split into 3 minds. Can't occupy the body at the same time, so we can use this to switch between goal sonas.
I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Tony's our ex-girlfriend. Rufus is not a nice guy.
The ambience is perfect. I'll have the 3 goals wrapped around my finger in no time.
Rufus is not a fantastic guy, but Tony, she has problems of her own.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
So that's an important detail. Generator, go on the fritz. Not good.
She's got style. She's right for me.
Let's do this.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Let's see. This is this goal. She's a bit of a stuck-up snobby goal. What would she like? An intelligent man.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now to come up with the best possible line.
Hey baby, what's up? Ooh la la, pretty woman. Little bit too vulgar. Little too, that's French. You'll probably like it.
That's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then
I would have gone with.
here I go.
Would have gone with good evening.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Nailed it. All right, so this is where you're hanging out. Are you mad at me for some reason? You have to come with me and see Doc. That's the important goal we wish to achieve. Like, when I played this game the first time, you can bet I went through every dialogue option because I really eat up this stuff.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are 2 different things.
Oh, with Tony's tortoise they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Also, with all the in-game dialogue, it means I'll have a little less chances to talk, which it might be a good thing if I'm being perfectly honest. So this is where you've been hanging out. Are you mad with me? You must go with me surgery. Okay, so we asked her that. She said she's dirty and hungry, so she probably wants to go to a fancy restaurant. We can't
Wait here, I'll be right back.
we can't arrange that at the moment.
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
If we talk to we kind of hit a dead end talking to her. The game kind of wants to encourage us to do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, green. I like blue better, but green.
Huh? What where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
This is another goal.
You again. What do you want?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well, bother.
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to brain you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
So this is Spunky goal. Well, she's kind of my personal favorite, and I do like her chemistry with Rufus the best. We got 2 clues there. 1, Bozo has experience with feistier female friends, and there's no combat in the bar. Have to keep the organ on. So,
Wait here, I'll be right back.
No
Bozo can
threats.
probably help us. Bozo can probably help us deal with our problem.
Gulliver's peanuts are much more germy than Lonzo's. Some bacteria even come in colors I've never seen before. It looks like I finally reached civilization.
Woo! I can't remember what that color is from a Discworld.
How did I wind
Tangerous.
up here?
Ver.
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Sorry, I was talking over the game.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
She's the least mature.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
I'm mildly quick. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Yay!
Actually, let's try talking to her again. I just realized she didn't really give us a clue of what we're supposed to do.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
This is where we've been hanging out. Won't you please just come along? Can't you remember anything? Hey, baby.
Won't you please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall and hit your head?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so. Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Ah, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon?
Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
yes. What?
I like Baby Gold too. But anyways,
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Yay!
we now have our 3 objectives. Well, kinda. We know that we need to get Lady Goal a proper meal at a proper restaurant. We know that we need to we know that a Spunky Goal is very argumentative and confrontational, so hopefully Bozo can help with that. And we know that Baby Goal is now infatuated with the Resistance, and this guy's a part of it, death to the Organon. So now we have our 3 goals to get to goal and advance to the next part of the game.
Hello, Bozo.
Rufus, what's up?
So yeah, a big part of these games is talking to people to figure out what we need to do next. Sometimes.
What
There
were
we
you gonna say earlier? Something about a very special boarding maneuver?
I don't know what you're getting at. Again.
Come on, you can't fool me. You pirates are all the same. A girl in every port and constantly on the lookout for new ports, right?
Not in the least. Although,
Ah, I knew it!
my Bambina lives here, in the floating black market. But I don't think that really counts. We were only together for 2 days.
And then she sent you packing?
And she held a pistol to my head for the entire time.
Actually, that should count.
I think I like Bambina. She sounds like a nice lady.
I do believe Spunky Goal likes me.
Spunky Goal?
Yeah, she's really something, you know? Looks like all of her temperament wound up on one cartridge.
Whoa. Then you better be careful. Believe me, I know that kind of woman. They can be quite tame and playful if you know how to handle them. But make one wrong move, say one wrong word, and out come their claws.
Do you think I should buy her a scratching post?
The only thing that helps is the right choice of words. It was the same with my Bambina. I only had to say the one all-important sentence, and the tigress turned into a docile kitten in one instant.
Oh yeah, then why aren't you still together?
Well, I got a little hoarse, and she made it to her rifle cabinet before I reached the door.
Oh.
Well, let's see what these magical words can be that can tame the mighty Spunky Goal.
So, what are these mysterious words that will tame a temperamental woman?
I don't like the word tame.
Those words have caused enough pain already.
But surely your wounded heart must have healed by now.
This isn't just about my heart, Rufus. It's also about my shoulder, my leg, and my left lung.
Wow, she sounds like a real woman.
Tell me more about your Bambina.
Well, she's the most spirited woman I've ever met. She owns the weapons shop in Little Venice. She's got a killer personality, although she's never been convicted. It's been a while since I lost my heart to her. Good thing Doc happened to have a donor heart handy.
I think you should pay a visit to your Bambina.
What? No way. Forget it.
Oh, come on. She sounds really hot.
Yeah, so hot she could burn out your throat, and she would too.
What are you, a pirate? Or some kind of pie pan?
For the umpteenth time, I'm not a pirate. And I'm also not interested in having you entangle me in all kinds of weird adventures. I like my life just fine, the way it used to be, before I met you. Peace and quiet. Serenity.
Raiding parties, sea battles, mutinies, slaying of the firstborn,
Sunday afternoon walks. Gardening exhibits.
pillaging, keel hauling, treasure hunts, walking the plank.
Damn it, Rufus. Not everyone likes conflicts. I certainly don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, no, and no.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the contrary, I hate conflicts. Okay, I give up.
Ha! I knew it. You've still got a crush on her, don't you?
I'm going to pay her a visit. Meet me in front of the weapons shop in Little Venice. I'm gonna need emotional support and medical assistance.
Of course you will, you old swashbuckler, you.
Fantastic! Now we can observe Bozo's methods and figure out what we need to do to win over Goal's heart. Not the best choice of words, winning over. Women aren't prizes to be won. But, you know what I mean, just to gain Spunky Goal's approval.
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
Okay, another goal to achieve. Find tools to unscrew the jukebox.
This generator provides the tavern with electricity. It's pretty careless setting it up out here, where any random well-meaning citizen can kick it, stick bananas in the exhaust, or pour sugar in the tank.
See, there we got a little bit of a clue. We got sugar, and we got a generator with a big old tube. But we're not going to do that quite yet. Not until it'll actually serve us to the dock. That's where the... I'm going to head over there because there's a thing to get there. Map. Fisherman. He's a rather rude guy. And... isn't there a way to... yeah, there we go. Just... Bozo's Cutter. This is the ship we came in on. It's owned by Bozo, the dude we just sent off to talk to the spirited lady. Radar, that's how we navigate in the later parts of the game, but for
I
now...
would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Blech, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait, what's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
So yeah, you gotta kind of search around every nook and cranny.
It's still good.
Find some fish bait. Not gonna be useful right now, but later. Later. Trying to remember... I think the gadget shop... Can't get that rope. That'll be useful later. Useful. I know, basically, I pretty much know what's useful now and what's useful later. To get that, to get into there, we need to get that, and...
That must be one of those genuine tournament hands for professional rock, paper, scissors. I have got to get on board that submersible.
Yeah, if you talk to that unorganized criminal dude, one of his dialogue trees tells you about how this hand is in the ship. Because he's a player too. I just didn't remember which dialogue tree to go down.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas? Why does that always...
Yeah. Who are you kidding, Rufus? You just wanted to rip that off. Here's Bozo. Looking rather dapper, my
Who
man.
would have thought that under that rough exterior, there was such a ridiculous sofa covering?
Rufus, there you are.
Stay where you are! optician knows karate.
But Rufus, it's me, Bozo.
You look ridiculous. Ridiculously good.
You don't think this hat makes my face look fat? And the ruffles pinch a little in the crotch.
Nah, it's supposed to be that way. Just right for a date. And is that aftershave I smell?
No, it's wolf repellent.
Oh, good. Thinking ahead. So you're all set then.
I don't know. You really think this is a good idea?
Yeah, let's do it. I love watching a good train wreck.
Of course. It's gonna be great.
Last time you said that, I got stuck on a reef.
Yes, but the view was fabulous. Come on, you big baby.
Oh, good grief. How did I get myself into this?
You nasty brat! How many times do I have to tell you that I didn't shoot your grandpa? Well, at least not on purpose.
What? Bozo? Is that really you?
No.
Come on, in. I don't want to have to dispose of the body of yet another noise pollution officer in the canal.
Come on! And now you tell me exactly where you have been all this time.
Well, I was on my way to, what are you doing with that machete?
Please calm down, will you? Aren't you and Hulk glad to see me? Come on, Bambina. You know exactly what's gonna happen. First, you're mad as a hornet, but as soon as I say this certain line... What's that?
Ah! Would you believe it? Can't hear myself talking over this din. I think you better leave now.
But...
Out! Now!
See, I told you.
Did I just hear something? No, I don't think so. I mean, doormats can't talk, right?
So yeah, that gondolier, he's messing up what we're trying to do, so we need to deal with him. This is Doc's workshop. We don't need to go up. Airbag crates. Interesting to take note of. Painty bucket. We don't need to paint anything at the moment. This won't be relevant until much later. Drawer, switch, freezer, screwdriver. We need one of those. And he's just okay with us taking it. That's all we need for now. From his workshop, at least. Weapon shop? Question marks. This is sort of the market center of the floating black market. Despite all the stuff here, there's not too much to interact with. Red pipe, yellow pipe. That's important, remember that. Let's go talk to this guy. Kinda looks like if Danny Sexbang was ginger and blind. Dumpster.
Cool. A freely accessible dumpster with expired drugs.
My favorite kind.
Expired tranquilizers. Better than nothing.
If the Feeble Files taught me anything, it's expired drugs always lead to good things.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
So yeah, a drugstore, but a drugstore that's located on a black market, so not the most cuddly of substances for sales. Whoa, the music's going a little nuts there for a second.
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Wait a minute. What is that? I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me.
Have you been to the Bellevue?
From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
That explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
You
See
see,
you later.
Not if I see you first.
that's an important thing he mentions. The background music is bugging him. Now, this is something that I sort of tried on a whim the first time he talked about the background music. Settings, music.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey buddy.
What? Where?
See, now there's an option. I switched off the music.
I switched off the music.
Wow. Thanks a lot. I don't even want to know how you did that.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
See there, that was important. It shows us that when we change the background music, it actually has effects in the game. I'm gonna turn it back on because I really like the floating black market music. But there, that's an important clue. It's a clue to one of the game's more obtuse puzzles. I figured it out the first time because I was paying attention to the game and how he was talking about the background music, and then I realized through this experimentation I could change the background music. It's a puzzle that a lot of people don't get and get frustrated with, which is unfortunate because I like it, but it's an important lesson in making an adventure game of telling people the rules of what they can and can't do to affect changes in the game. So if I want to make my own adventure game, it's definitely something I need to take into account of. Little Venice, Dock, Industrial Park. We can't get up there yet. Okay, think. What do we want to do? Right. Is this where we want it? No, this ain't. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be. There we go. Here we are. So, let's start actually making some progress. We've set up a lot of problems. Let's start setting up solutions. We already know that sugar in the tank.
Remember, is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out. Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so.
Sugar in the tank is bad. So yes, we found out earlier from what Rufus was saying, sugar in the tank does bad things.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Now, there's no power, so no fish sensors.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh! Nothing happened.
Nailed it. Now remember, I tried to get in here, it's screwed shut. Unscrew.
Huh, so that's how it works.
We don't need a dwarf. Let's see. Dead Pinja Tango.
Quiet. Ha! Got it.
We got that, but what we... Oh, wait. Gonna have to do a little bit of redundancy, guys. Let's see if I could actually change that here. Nope. That's a bummer. Dead Pinja Tango is not what we need. Yeah, I forgot about that step. Whoopsie doodles. Dwarf is not looking too good without any music to play. Hey.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know, and I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
So, we hear that they talk about the bathroom. That's an important thing. Dark in here. A drink, please. It doesn't sound pretty dark in here. Not sure how I get him to talk about the jukebox.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
There we go. Also, lots of hints about that sugar disables the engine, so, that's important.
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
So there we go. We figure out that uptown is where we need to go if we want to give Lady Gull what she wants. I'm not sure how to get him to talk about junk crabs, though.
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hey deedle deedle do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
Let's just... Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to get him to talk about the significant...
Hands off.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
Basically, he'll mention that the Junk Crab song summons junk crabs. Pop that in. Hey, a junk crab. Anyways, the dwarf seems to be down and out for the count every time we shut off the engine.
Quiet. Ha! Got it.
Mating song of the Yunk Crab. Now you see, this guy, he was singing and annoying us, and he has a musical stand that he sings from. So, we need to find a way to, you know, get him to stop ruining the mood.
The bumper looks stable, but can it withstand the infamous Rufus crash test?
Let's see if it can.
Stronzo! Sei un matto! Making a poof with my new sacco di aria! Now I must go to il doctor to get a replacement!
That was funny.
And maybe this song will be a little more romantic.
the mating song of the junk crabs.
There we go. Da-doo-doo-da-doo-doo-da-da-da-dum. I'm not sure if that's 100% what we need to do with that puzzle. Let's see. So, pipe valve.
Great, now the pipe's closed, but it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And
Right.
keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
I don't remember if closing the pipe is important. So, green pipe, airbag.
Another new. How many replacements?
I may have to do a little bit of trial and error with this puzzle. Pink pipe, yellow pipe. Whoops, I didn't mean to go to the harbor. Where is that dark alley?
Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
See, that's important because that shows us that the music in this game is significant to the beat that's going on there.
Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve. I've never seen such a snooty door sensor.
So, we need a good smell if we want to get in here. Not sure exactly what... Can't remember the good smell it wants. Anyhow... Gotta remember, how do I...
You.
What? Where?
He's not gonna give us the good smell. Oh wait,
Have
maybe.
you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
We don't have any money.
Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Won't you let me have a free cucumber?
Only for a coupon.
Ah, great. And where would I get one of these coupons?
From the Free Pharmacy magazine, of course.
But I don't see a free pharmacy magazine here.
Neither do I. But do you hear me complaining? It's prominently displayed here somewhere.
No, it's not.
When I took my break earlier, one copy was definitely still there. I tested a new laxative, and suddenly, everything had to go very fast.
And you took the magazine to the bathroom with you? What for? To read the cartoons?
Ever heard of Braille? Also, Gulliver's Tavern is always out of toilet paper.
Okay, so now things are lining up. We know that scary bathroom over there. There's that scary bathroom over there, and we need the cucumber.
Nothing I need right now.
You get what you deserve.
See you
Now
later.
I need to just remember.
First.
We have more motivations to go to the bathroom. I just need to remember how to get into the bathroom. Now, yes. Now I remember. Pharmacist, harbor. Let's talk to this guy again.
May I bother you again?
Aren't you gonna do that anyway?
Got a point there. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Now remember, to activate the dialogue I'm looking for, we need to inquire more about this bathroom.
Hi.
Ah, you again. Are you finally gonna order something now?
Now that we talked to the pharmacist, so it gives us an inclination that the bathroom is important.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebo. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that. See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
All right. Now the important dialogue to talk to
May I
him.
bother you again?
Aren't you going to do that anyway?
I already heard that. There we are.
Have you got the key to the tavern bathroom?
Yes, but I still need it. I have this bet going.
You bet that you would use that bathroom?
Yeah, but I simply haven't worked up the courage yet.
Scares the crap out of you, does it?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I want to play.
Why not? But I...
Well, the last time... Yep. Why? What's...
Those... They might be... Come back when you...
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Ah, the dialogue that I'm looking for hasn't activated yet.
I'll be off there.
I suspect I need to talk to Baby Gull more.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
Because he's in the Resistance, she's interested in the Resistance.
Janosch. What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the Resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief. What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the Resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true Resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Yay!
Okay, now, like I said, in adventure games, talking to people is an important gameplay element. Hopefully we've learned enough to advance the game.
You're part of a resistance movement, or so I've heard.
Who said that? That's top secret information.
Sorry, didn't know that. And the others don't seem to be clear on the concept either.
And please tell them. We can't have everyone broadcasting my secrets.
May I join you?
Impossible. Could be an Organon spy.
But how are you going to fight the Organon if you don't recruit new members?
Through passive resistance.
Meaning you do nothing?
But we do. We constantly hatch new plans about how we can resist even more passively. Sometimes we even don't say a bad word about the Organon for weeks. That's how passive we are.
Wow, the Prime Controller is gonna blow a fuse when he finds out.
Yeah, these guys are weenies. We'll have to whip them into shape.
Please let me join you. I want to impress a woman.
You think that would work?
Of course, women go for courageous men.
Men who have the courage to use a filthy bathroom in a pub.
Yeah, I was thinking of the kind of courage you need to join a good cause.
Hey, but I'm already doing that. Here, take this bathroom key to Gulliver. I no longer need it.
Score!
I'll be off then.
See you around.
There we go. So once we talk to Goal enough to figure out that Baby Goal wants to join the Resistance and is impressed by them, we are able to tell him that being in the Resistance is enough to get ladies' attentions, and we can go into the bathroom.
Did it just get colder in here? Ah! What is that? Oh! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Anything but that! Take it away! Take it away! Ah! Not this agony! Ah!
Everything okay, kid?
I've been in worse tavern bathrooms.
It's just, I heard these noises, and
Let's just say the toilet paper could be softer.
you don't have to play the tough guy for me, kid. I've been in there before, and I know the toilet paper. I feel your pain. By the way, you got a piece stuck to your foot, and you should remove it before someone sees. They wouldn't understand.
So we got toilet paper.
Strange toilet paper covered with little bumps. No wonder that, well, actually, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Oh.
So we got a piece of paper from the bathroom. We know that the pharmacist went to the bathroom and he's blind and therefore reads Braille and talks about Braille while on the toilet.
Is this a prescription?
May I touch? At least it seems to be written in Braille, although the writing is a little smeared, but it isn't a prescription.
Darn, I was so sure this time.
Wait a minute, this is one of my coupons. Where did you find it?
He was under his nose the whole time.
With this, you get a free sample of my latest shipment, Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. It's so new that there aren't any studies on medium or long-term after effects.
Cool.
Sweet. We got a hallucinogenic cucumber.
Cucumber of revelation. Hey, I think I actually just had an inspiration. You should never trust a blind man, or he'll fob the worst trap off on you.
Cool.
The cucumber.
Now he mentioned that the juice is what we need, and that has a really tough exterior. To the dock. So, maybe something can help us out. This is Chapomat. Hello.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Chapomat 2000. How may I help you?
I'll just be on my way then.
Please come again soon.
Alrighty. So, there's a few things we can do in here. For one thing... Juice hat.
An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
Yeah, we can't really steal anything because he'll notice. Not unless we do something crazy.
Oh, cucumber of revelation, reveal your wisdom to me. Oh, these indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness are a total ripoff.
Please explain the reason for your dissatisfaction.
Well, they're broken.
May I please have a look at the defective merchandise?
Here, just like I said. What a piece of junk.
Those are only scratches. The glasses are completely functional. See? as good as new.
I see. Ingenious. I just have to convince this tin can to wear the glasses, and then, whatever, something really clever.
So yeah, that's what the cucumber does. It lets us figure out a little bit of an abuse thing. I'm pretty sure the game stops you from doing what you need to do if you don't do that first. But Golden Dragon Invisibility sounds sexy.
I am very sorry, sir, but the Golden Dragon of Invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right.
We need that dragon.
Here goes nothing.
I should have... If you look at those socks, it says they are socks, anti-gravity socks. Probably should have explained that.
Sunglasses of eternal darkness. Looks like normal sunglasses, just that the lenses are covered in black paint. Cool.
Useful. Look at...
Anti-gravity socks. They have everything here.
There we go. So then we figure out, okay, anti-gravity socks.
Cole and I definitely need something like this for our villa in Elysium. We could put it in our bedroom, for example. Yeah, then I could shred in bed.
Not sure what you'd accomplish, but indestructible glasses, huh? And we need to have broken indestructible glasses.
I am very sorry, sir. The destruction of sample items is not permitted.
I'm not doing that, because according to the label, these sunglasses are indestructible.
That is correct.
Well then.
Broken! What a ripoff.
Oh, these indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness are a total ripoff.
Please explain the reason for your dissatisfaction.
Well, they're broken.
May I please have a look at the defective merchandise?
Here, just like I said. What a piece of junk.
Those are only scratches. The glasses are completely functional. See? As good as new.
Stop acting cute. The glasses are broken.
Excuse me? Where are you? I cannot see you at all. This indestructible high-end gadget is obstructing my view. What an overwhelming experience. Hello? Hello?
Gah, that thing sure has some nerve.
Well, he can't see anything, so what's to stop him when we...
Did you clear your throat? But you can't see what I'm doing. Or are the sunglasses broken?
Certainly not. The sunglasses function perfectly.
Super.
Dang it. Now that I have removed this fully functional item, may I politely inquire what you are doing over there?
Well, I'm just admiring your golden dragon of invisibility. It's really pretty.
I hate you.
Suck it, Robo Clown.
It works. I'm invisible. Woo, 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 woo. Ow.
Useful. And might as well take these two while I'm at it. See ya, sucker.